We got breaking news here on the Dylan Hilder Show. Sasha Banks and Naomi walking out of Monday Night Raw. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any wrestling, F1, or football that I do on this channel. Well, this Monday Night Raw was a bit more interesting than in recent years. Or, yeah, I guess you could say recent years. The show itself was pretty good. If you recorded it, I'd actually recommend watching it. Had some really good moments. I wasn't on TikTok most of the night this time. So I guess A plus for them on that. But however, we did have a really odd situation with Sasha Banks and Naomi. According to Mike Johnson on PW Insider, the main event for Monday Night Raw's broadcast changed at the last minute to Becky Lynch and Asuka after Sasha Banks and Naomi walked out late in the day as Raw went on air. And it went so far as to Banks and Naomi left the tag title belts on John Laurinaitis' desk, who is the head of talent relations. Now, I don't know what happened. Who apparently reportedly, Banks and Naomi did not want to work with two people in the main event. That led to them walking out. Banks kind of being the ringleader in the walkout, Naomi following suit. And for a lot of the wrestlers, it's, yeah, whatever. See ya. Get out. Sasha Banks is very different. She knows wrestling. She knows what she is doing. She knows her ring IQ and her performance IQ is beyond almost anybody within the WWE today, man or woman. So this is a massive red flag that Banks would not go through with it, whatever they had planned. I get Sasha Banks had a meeting with Vince, and Vince did not want to change the direction. Banks wasn't going to back down and left. So I'm really curious to see if we find out in the next coming days the whole story. Because, like I said, Sasha Banks is got the highest ring IQ of almost anybody in wrestling. And I guess there were two people that, like I said, there were two people that they didn't want to work with in that six-pack challenge. It was reportedly with Nikki ASH, Doudrop, Asuka, and Becky Lynch, along with Banks and Naomi. And I'm not quite sure. This is the thing with the women's division. I don't know how you can say that Nikki ASH should be in the title picture. She was literally chasing the 24/7 title, 2 weeks ago? Come on. I think they've had one tag team match together, but still, when you throw random people into something, it waters down the product. You got to make everything mean something, or that big moment means nothing, if that makes any sense. And I have a feeling it's not the fact that they would get hurt, it's the fact that it makes no sense on why you would have Dewdrop and Nikki ASH gunning for the tag team titles, even though they've only been a tag team for 2-3 weeks. And then on top of that, I'm just trying to think from where Banks is coming from. And to throw Nikki ASH in that title picture, especially, like I said, after going after the 24/7 title and being in that crew of clowns, that would be my guess on why Banks basically led the charge out the door with her and Naomi. And I don't think it's any real disrespect to Nikki ASH, to Nikki Cross. We're going to go with Nikki Cross. Nikki ASH is stupid character. And when you create these stupid characters like that, you book yourself into a box that you can't take seriously when it comes to a time where you have to be taken seriously. And that's why Banks is good at babyface, but amazing as a heel. And that's when you take her the most seriously, because she is that good of a heel. And when you have a superhero, or almost a superhero type character, now gunning for the tag titles, and I guess in this case, the women's title, it has no meaning to it. Like, it's, what are you doing? Why are you here? You haven't earned it. You haven't done anything. Dewdrop, again, a stupid name. Should have stuck with Piper Nevin or Piper, because Vince only likes one name on people. That's a name I can't take seriously, especially the way they originally presented it. With Eva, we'll call you Dewdrop. Huh? What? And again, the WWE and the writing and the booking has booked themselves into a box. And that's why you have nobody in the tag team division for the women's, and you have nobody capable of going after Reigns, especially now that Reigns is 1 foot out the door. But that's my thinking, and that's me just trying to get into Sasha's head. It's Sasha's head that I'm trying to get into, because by the reports, Naomi is just simply backing up her partner, in which I'm totally okay with that. But so early on, I have to take Sasha Banks and Naomi's side. One, I trust Sasha Banks and what she's doing because she knows what she's doing. WWE and the booking and the writing have shown they have no clue what they're doing minute to minute. So I'm sure we'll find out more. And when we do find out more, I'll make a video or a short. But I guess we'll see. Make sure to like I said earlier in the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below for this video. What do you think's going on? What do you think the situation is? And how far off do you think I am on this? Let me know in the comments. And I will have a F1 video coming out soon. And we'll be getting into football as soon as I can get my partner in crime for a little bit. on that. So we'll see you next time on the Dylan Hilder Show, hopefully with an update on this. F1 will be up later this week, and hopefully football will as well, because we're getting back into that fun season again.